Hellcat.
Hello, good day. Our lesson for today is how matter changes when applied with heat. Have you ever asked yourself how materials change? How does matter changes when applied with heat? When matter is heated enough, its molecule move faster with great energy. It is like watching an ice cube in your palm that becomes smaller until it melts, or a boiling water that turns into a steam. If enough heat is added, solid can become liquid and liquid change to gas. In this lesson, you will be able to explain how matter changes when applied with heat. Open your module on page 1, What I Know. Identify the kind of change the following activities undergo when there is an application of heat. Write whether it is physical change or chemical change. You only have 10 seconds or 10 minuto para sagutan ang activity na ito. And the timer starts now. Let us check your work. Number 1, chemical change. 2, physical change. 3, physical change. 4, chemical change. And last number 5, chemical change. What I know, letter B. Match the pictures in column A with their corresponding results in column B. Choose the letter of your correct answer. Letter lang po ang isusulat sa ating answer sheet. You only have 10 seconds or 10 segundo para sagutan ang activity na ito. And the timer starts now. Let us check your work. Number 1, D. Number 2, C. Number 3, A. Number 4, E. And number 5, B. Open your module on page 3 for what's in. Direction. Based on the given physical and chemical properties of matter, identify which property is being described. Choose your answer from the word in the box. Sagot lamang ang ating isusulat. Doon manggagaling ang sagot sa mga word na nasa box. You only have 10 seconds o 10 segundo para masagot ang activity na ito. And the timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check your work. Number 1, brittleness. 2, biodegradable. 3, conductivity. 4, elasticity. And 5, hardness. What's new? The following are activities or objects where heat is applied. Draw a star if it shows physical change and a half moon if it shows chemical change. You only have 10 seconds to answer this activity and the timer starts now. You can pause the video so that you have enough time to answer the activity. Time is up. Let's check your work. Number 1, half moon. Number 2, star. Number 3, half moon. Number 4, star. And number 5, half moon. Open your module on page 4. What is it? Heat is discussed in your previous grade. Is it a form of energy? It is described as how high the temperature is. We use a thermometer to measure the heat. Our largest source of heat is the sun. Heat can bring about physical change in matter Some solid materials melt when the heat is applied to them. A common example is a piece of melting ice taken out of the refrigerator. The ice absorbs heat from the surroundings, which will then melt after a few minutes. On the other hand, if water evaporates when it is subjected to heat, just like when your mother hangs your wet laundry under the sun, after several minutes of hours, the clothes become dry, which means that the water in your clothes evaporated. Heat does not only produce a physical change in the materials. Sometimes, heating a materials causes it to undergo chemical changes. The chemical changes caused by heat are irreversible. One common example of this is cooked food. The egg your mother cooked for your breakfast has undergone a chemical change. Now, can you bring the egg back into its liquid form before it was cooked? Applying heat to the matter results in process of physical and chemical changes. Physical change only happen when the appearance of the matter changes and no new materials form, while chemical change happens when heat is applied to the matter changes its size, shape, color, and smell, and new materials is formed. Ang init or heat ay may kakayahang baguhin ang katangiang pisikal na mga bagay-bagay sa ating paligid. Gaya ng pagkatunaw ng yelo, ngunit walang bagong materials ang nabubuo. Ang tawag dito ay physical change. Ngunit, meron ding kakayahan ng init or heat na baguhin ang chemical na katangian ng isang bagay. Kagaya ng nilutong itlog. Ang nilutong itlog na sumailalim sa chemical change dahil sa init ng apoy ay hindi mo na maibabalik ito sa dati nitong itsura sapagkat nagkaroon na ng bagong itong itsura at katangian. Ang tawag dito ay chemical change. Sa chemical change, ang mga evidence o patunay ng isang bagay ay sumailalim sa chemical change ay ang mga sumusunod. Pagbabago ng size o laki, pagbabago ng shape o hugis, pagbabago ng kulay or color, pagbabago ng amoy, pagkakaroon ng usok o bula, at higit sa lahat, pagkakaroon ng bagong materials o new materials is formed. Isang halimbawa ng physical change ay ang pagkatunaw ng yelong ito. Ang yelo ay solid. Ito ay nagiging gas at liquid. Ngunit walang bagong material ang nabuo mula rito. Dahil sa mainit na temperatura ng paligid, ang yelo ay unti-unting nalulusaw. Narito ang magandang halimbawa ng chemical change. Sa pagkasunog ng palito ng posporo na ito dahil sa init ng apoy, nagkakaroon ng usok, nagkaroon ng pagbabago ng hugis, kulay, laki, pagbabago ng anyo, ang kaninang posporo palito ay naging uling na, at pagbabago rin ng amoy. What's more, read the following sentences carefully. Write true if the situation shows how materials changes when applied with heat. Write false if not. You only have 10 seconds to answer this activity and the timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check your answer. Number 1, true. Number 2, true. Number 3, true. Number 4, true. And number 5, false. Open your module on page 4. Read the following questions carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer. Letter only. And you have 10 seconds to answer this activity. And the timer starts now. Let us check your work. Number 1, A. Number 2, A. Number 3, A. Number 4, A. And number 5, D. Activity 3. From the given activities below, identify which shows physical change or chemical change by writing your answer using the table as a guide. Ang mga activities na nasa loob ng box ay ilalagay nyo sa ilalim ng physical change or chemical change kung saan sila dapat naroroon o nararapat ilagay. You only have 5 seconds to answer this activity and the timer starts now. Time is up. Let's check your work. You can pause this video so that you have enough time to check your work. Open your module on page 6 for what I have learned. Express your understanding of the lesson in this module by supplying the blanks in the following sentence with a word or a phrase. Pupunan ninyo ng wastong salita ang mga blank na ito upang malaman ang inyong natutunan sa module na ito. You have only 3 seconds to answer this activity.
Let us check your work. Number 1, heat. Number 2, chemical change. Number 3, physical change. Open your module on page 6 for what I can do. Study the following objects. Determine the byproduct or result when the materials is applied with heat. Remember, some example of heat sources are the sun, burning fuel, electric heater, and human body. Caution: do not place the actual materials below in direct heat or fire. Isusulat ninyo kung ano ang mangyayari sa mga materials na ito kapag ito ay napunta sa init ng araw o direct sunlight o kaya naman ay sa apoy. Number 1, rubbing alcohol. Ano kaya mangyayari sa alcohol kapag napunta sa apoy o sa araw? Number 2, ice cubes. Ano ang mangyayari sa ice cubes kapag nilagay mo sa apoy o sa araw? Isulat mo ang iyong sagot sa iyong answer sheet. Number 3, paint or pintura. Ano mangyayari sa pintura kapag nilagay mo sa exposed sa araw o sa apoy? Number 4, water in the kettle. Ano mangyayari sa tubig sa takore kapag ito ay na-expose sa init o sa araw? And last, number 5, chocolate bars. Ano ang mangyayari sa chocolate kapag nilagay mo sa init ng araw o sa apoy? You only have 10 seconds to answer this activity. And the timer starts now. Time is up. Let us check. Narito ang mga posibleng sagot, ngunit maaaring tanggapin ang iba pang kasagutan.
Open your module on page 8 for the assessment. Study the following situation and identify what is likely to happen when the heat is applied to the object. Choose the answer inside the parentheses. Pag-aralan ang mga sitwasyon sa bawat pangungusap. Piliin ang tamang salita na nasa loob ng parentheses. Sagot lamang ang isusulat. You only have 10 seconds to answer this activity, and the timer starts now. Let us check your work. Narito ang tamang sagot. Maaari mo itong i-post para ma-checkan mo ang iyong papel. Congratulations! Natapos mo na ang module na ito.